How's it going, everyone? My name is Kevin Goh, as you probably know, and I voice Connor Ackland in Project Infinity. You know, everyone's favorite character. Say something in my character's voice for fun. No cuts, no butts, no coke. Okay, not that. I will be the one to dispose of the rebels. For my father's sake. There we go, that's more like it. Okay, so yeah, this is my spotlight video right here. With that said, allow me to answer a couple questions we have going on. Okay, yeah, starting off a little bit about myself. I am East Coast born and raised. I am 21 years old, even though I look perpetually 14. You know, I get that a lot, but yeah, it's funny. I've been doing voice acting for about 5 or 6 years now, like, primarily for fun, yeah, but Project Infinity then would be the first time I'm doing it for, you know, in like the professional sense, yeah. For my hobbies, I play a little bit of guitar, I am a bit of a cosplayer as well. I am heavily into gaming, as you can, you know, plainly see back there, yeah, a little bit. Been a gamer basically all my life. I'm Sony and Nintendo mostly, but I play everything, yeah, like, I am an avid collector of consoles, games, all kinds of video game paraphernalia. My main go-to games are Super Smash Bros., Danganronpa, Pokemon, and Tetris. I also do vids on YouTube. I'm self-taught in video editing, and I've become quite the avid streamer. I stream myself playing like quite the variety of different games, which from that I've met a ton of great people, honestly, yeah, like from doing so, and I've built quite the awesome like little community for myself and them, which, yeah, shouts to them, of course. I really wouldn't be there. I really wouldn't be anywhere without them. So yeah, much love, all that good stuff. You can find me doing all this on my YouTube channel, KGoPro. Now, the way I got into voice acting, well, I have a background in traditional acting. I've taken classes, I did quite a number of plays during my time in high school. I was also the head of my school's video broadcasting crew. So yeah, I've garnered experience by doing voiceovers and the like as well. Which, yeah, then voice acting would then, I guess you could say, yeah, be sort of a natural progression or evolution from that. I've also always had admiration for, yeah, voice actors in cartoons and, like, the anime I've watched growing up. Like, definitely people like, yeah, to name a couple of names, Laura Bailey, Tom Kenny, Troy Baker, like, the list goes on. Especially with, yeah, how much work actually does go into, like, the whole process that, you know, you really wouldn't realize. Like, you know, just the fact that you can't utilize facial expressions to, you know, how everything has to be conveyed through purely your voice alone, it adds another layer of difficulty and arguably it makes it harder, or, you know, it takes more effort to do voice acting than traditional acting. And yeah, in my opinion, you really do just have to, like, respect just those that are able to just, you know, break into the field and just, you know, do gold, you know? Voice acting is, you know, just stellar. Like, you know, it's really cool. Like, you know, I can't really think of like the time frame when I really want to try my hand at it. Though, I guess I always did have that idea just sort of like looming in the back of my mind because, well, yeah, what really pushed it to the forefront though was the realization that with appearances being a huge aspect of traditional acting, especially in like Hollywood in a sense, yeah, just looks and everything, traditional acting would be kind of a difficult field, just a very difficult field to break into if I wanted to do all the kind of roles that I wanted. Like, it would really limit the kind of roles I could do because, you know, just, yeah, the way I look, I can really only do, like, so much, for sure. Which, yeah, is then why I'm grateful voice acting is a field that's available to me. Like, it allows me to play characters I couldn't normally do so in the real world. And being able to see my voice be, like, one of the main elements that brings characters to life on screen or otherwise, it's just cool, you know? Like, yeah, it's just an awesome thing to see, like, come to fruition. The most challenging part about voicing your character in Project Infinity. Okay, the most challenging part for voicing Connor, and I guess this really just does kind of go for characters in general, is just making sure the readings of my lines come out naturally. Like, I'd still say I'm still relatively new to the scene. Yeah, like, personally I would say that, and I'm also just a perfectionist at heart. Like, I have to always, like, absolutely make sure every phrase, each phrase, each statement, each exclamation, every nuance, enunciation, making sure, I have to make sure everything matches the mood of the scene. Like, the mood of the scene, the characters themselves, and is just overall of quality. I want to make sure what I do is fitting and or just like, you know, one-to-one with the creator's vision, which I do hope I'm doing a decent job at. But of course, you know, we improve with time and all that stuff. But yeah, I just hope I'm doing good. That's all. Now, my favorite part of voicing Ackwood Jr., I guess you could, you know, that's his name now, is mostly that he's the antagonist. Like, villains are always just more fun, I feel. Honestly, yeah, like, you know, you need a good villain to, like, oftentimes just have, like, a good plot. Like, they're half of, like, you know, the crux of the story. They're half of the enjoyment, really, yeah. And while he's not outright diabolical, he's really he's just kind of, like, misguided, because I guess his dad never hugged him. You know, that's his motivation, totally. He allows me to bring out my inner villain, my inner dark side, I guess, and just, yeah, like, honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better role. Connor's a good boy. Another thing I enjoy about being Connor is, like, it's the multitude of emotions he goes through, and in turn, you know, the emotions that I have to do. Like, he's really expressive when it comes down to it, like, and, you know, that's entertaining. Running through the whole gamut of emotions is great, you know? Like, you know, you get to see all different sides of a character. For instance, you know, take Connor, for example. Like, first you see him being all smug and entitled sounding, but, you know, then you see him flustered with certain characters, or, you know, with his dad, you know, kind of fearful. Also, yeah, frustrated, contemplative, like, you know, just, it's interesting to see, like, it really, yeah, it builds character. I also kind of find it funny where it's like, oftentimes he's the one who's also acting. Like, when he's with Morris, he tries to act like he's the coolest kid in school, but then, you know, you remove the layers or see him with someone more personable, or, you know, who, like, you know, actually knows what he's like, and yeah, he's much less outspoken. So it's like I have to do the side that he wants people to see, and also the side that only a select few do see. Like, you know, there's a lot of nuances and a lot of layers when it comes down to, yeah, just voice acting and acting in general, and just, you know, it's fun getting into characters' heads. Like, during a new scene, I like to think of how I would handle or manage the situation, but, you know, then you just have to take a step back and start thinking like a completely different person. And, you know, what makes them tick, how they work, what they would do, take into account the setting, the people involved, everything. Just, it all comes together, and it's fun, like, for real. People who watch voice actors at work probably, you know, look at us like we're crazy, because, you know, we're just talking to ourselves all the time, you know, just going to different personas, but hey, yeah, that's whatever. Voice actors have earned the right to look crazy by talking to themselves. Now, like, to record an episode and just how long it usually takes, not too long, honestly. Like, around like an hour or so, I'd say, to record the audio, edit out bad takes, and just submit the entire thing. Like, I reread the episode script sent to me about 3 or 4 times, just like, you know, double checking, triple checking, just to make sure I convey things as adeptly as possible. That's, again, my perfectionism at work, but yeah, just, it's a double-edged sword, really. The microphone I use to record my audio, like, if you want to do these kind of things, you do need, like, a decent microphone and everything. I use an AT2020 USB condenser microphone. It's very reliable. I've had it for, like, quite a few years now, and I guess I'll share this too. I put a sock over mine as, like, a makeshift pop filter, and just, it works. Look, right here, it's, his name's Saki the Sock. He's my trusted friend and ally. We go way back, totally. Yeah, his name's Saki the Sock. He helps me record audio and all that. He's also missing an eye at the moment, which, oops. But yeah, the whole recording process, it's simple and it's intuitive, and if you are thinking about, you know, breaking into, like, the field, just have at it. It's simple and just, it's fun, so yeah. Oh man, me like Connor. Let's see here. No, not too similar, I'd say. Like, yeah, not really. Like, if anything, we do share a need to, like, meet expectations, if that makes sense. Like, Connor really wants to prove himself to his father. Like, he's very much like a well-done son kind of guy. He really, like, he's looking for the praise, and just, you know, he wants to prove himself to his father, and just not just blah, blah, blah. He's very much like a well-done son kind of guy who he really wants, like, the praise and just, you know, be acknowledged. So yeah, just, he really doesn't want to, like, you know, not let his father down, or, like, you know, be treated as, like, you know, not equal. Whereas for myself, my mindset is, you know, I need to earn my keep. Like, I have to kind of prove myself sometimes, I feel like, you know, not worth people's time when it counts until proven otherwise, is just how, like, mentally, like, you know, is my mindset, I guess. It's flawed, but just, you know, that's how I feel, and, like, you know, how I am growing up. Just, it helps me work, which is just, like, yeah, just it all, like, again, while it's flawed, it works for me, so yeah. If I could voice any other character in the show, who would it be? Let's see. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at Gun. Like, yeah, like, Gun's cool and all that, and I could definitely probably, like, you know, probably do, like, a decent take on it, but, like, you know, honestly, I think Connor is, like, the only one for me. Like, his role was just sort of, like, made for me, I think, you know? Like, just, I wouldn't gamble that away or anything, just, yeah, like, I wouldn't choose anyone. Like, if I had to choose someone as, like, my first choice, it would be Connor. Like, yeah, just, I wouldn't give that away. Just, yeah, Connor and me is a perfect fit, personally, yeah. What has the experience of working on Project Infinity been like so far? Okay, working on Project Infinity, all in all, has just been great. Like, yeah, like, Keiko is awesome. Like, she's super friendly and supportive, and, like, she gives you feedback, and just really, she really does just, like, believe in what she's doing, and the cast are all good company, and they send nothing but good vibes to each other, and just, they're all such, like, talented people. It's just, honestly, it really has been nothing but a positive experience for me. Like, whenever I have my doubts about, like, my own abilities, or, like, you know, if I could, like, ever make it in, like, the voice acting community, I look at what we're doing here and how, like, you know, how talented, again, like, everyone is, and just, you know, it really does help renew that sense of hope and all that. So once again, yeah, just thanks again to Keiko for giving me this opportunity to, yeah, work and just, yeah, voice Connor, and yeah, just be able to work with such, like, an awesome group of people. Y'all are wonderful, and yeah, just, I wish the best for all of us. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. We've got, like, some really, like, thrilling things in store for you guys, and just, I hope you guys, like, look forward to the coming episodes. Like, legitly, yeah. Like, just remember to give thanks to all the people behind the screen, too. Like, you know, voice actors, you know, just everything in general. Because without them, none of it would be possible, of course. Alrighty, so yeah, once again, my name is Kevin Goh, as you probably know, voice of Connor Ackland, and yeah, thank you for watching this Spotlight video. I hope you tune in for the rest of the series. As for myself, you can follow my accounts on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all under the same moniker, Keiko Pro. There you can see me doing my more voice acting stuff and lots of gaming goodness and, I guess you could say, yeah, like, insanity. Also, check out an anime voice/dubbing group I'm in called Voicing Harmony. Shouts to them. They do a lot of Danganronpa and My Hero Academia content and are also just like a nice group of people. So yeah, with all of that said, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the series. See you next time. Peace out.